6 types of obesity and their causes. There are many types of obesity, but they can all be controlled if you see a specialist who can personalize your treatment regimen. I don't know what to do to lose more weight, or my sister eats twice as much as me and she's so skinny, or I can't stop eating and… Have you heard these phrases? It's possible that you have even said them. Can any of them be true? The answer is yes. To keep from getting frustrated, we'll explain what the different types are, and how they differ. When you decide to lose weight, however, it's best to see a specialist who can diagnose your particular problem and personalize a treatment regimen, unlike any other. Learn about the 6 types of obesity and their causes. (1) Genetic obesity. Have you ever noticed that there are certain families in which everyone suffers from obesity? This could be due to 2 issues. They might have overall bad eating habits in the home, or they could all have a genetic predisposition to suffer from this problem. This doesn't mean that patients who have genetic obesity should just give up. While it's true that these people will have a harder time achieving their goals, there are certain steps they can take to lose weight. First of all, however, a genetic test will be needed to help the doctor design the appropriate intervention. 2) Dietary obesity. This is the best-known type. It's caused by leading a sedentary lifestyle and eating more calories than you burn. This type of obesity has a simple solution. It's about changing how you eat, as well as your routine. Those who suffer from it know, however, that it's not easy to overcome. This means making lasting lifestyle changes. It's not just about going to the gym and eating well for a year. This is discipline for life. Over time, you'll be able to relax a little more because your metabolism will be faster. In essence, though, if you want to maintain the results of your diet, you'll have to be very strict with your habits. 3) Obesity due to poor regulation. This is one of the most complicated types of obesity. It means that your body doesn't regulate the sense of hunger properly, so you never feel satisfied at all times. Therefore, you'll find yourself wanting to eat even though you've already consumed a large amount of food. When they sit down at the dinner table, they can't stop themselves. The result is a continuous lack of satisfaction after each meal, which can be complicated by the appearance of the next one. 4) Nervous obesity. eating produces pleasure. That's why people who have anxiety or other psychological problems may compensate for their discomfort with food. In general, they tend to opt for foods that are higher in sugar and fat. In these cases, it's best to tell your doctor about the diet you're following. A psychologist or psychiatrist will help you manage the spikes in stress and channel your energy another way. For these patients, the process can be very complicated because they're giving up one of their few sources of feeling good. 5. Endocrine obesity. The most common problems are hypothyroidism and hypocorticism. Your endocrine isn't working as it should in these cases, and it causes you to suffer from a hormonal imbalance. In the first case, your thyroid produces fewer hormones than needed to metabolize the food you eat. In the second one, it secretes too much. Six. Thermogenic obesity. Earlier, we said that people become overweight and obese when they consume more calories than they burn. In this case, however, your body doesn't reach the temperature required for this burning to take place. Therefore, almost everything you eat translates into weight gain. A doctor can be a big help here and may even be necessary. If you merely follow certain diets, it can lead to serious health problems. This is because you run the risk of reducing your food intake to the point of becoming dangerously thin. The issue of obesity is much more serious than people usually think. It must be treated with care. The best thing to do is, when you notice that you're putting on pounds, talk to your doctor. They will provide you with the most suitable solution.